Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to break down a round here. It is Cloud9 versus COG from this season of ECA Pro. And we're going to show how Cloud9 sets up their default. Well, not even setting up their default, but how they work the map and work the rotations to get themselves in more favorable odds of winning the round. So instead of most teams, looking at the radar here, if they were to go right into a set A strat, you know, let's say they're throwing smokes from over here that are going to land in the A site, and you know, 3 people go A main right away. They're going to face 2 terrorists or 2 counter terrorists in the bomb site, and a guy holding the middle as well. So they know that, you know, they can't be backstabbed with JDM still upping here. So what Cloud9 does is they do this well on every map. Is they work the rotations. They make the CTs think what they're doing. So they keep the CTs guessing all the time. So they can't ever stack a site. And they really try to pull rotations before they hit the actual site that they want to. That can obviously go in tons of mind games as well. So starting off here, we're going to show you something that is happening here. So JDM is holding middle here. We can skip this a little bit. Get on here. So what's going on here is they're just holding for pushes right now. Sean Gares, a late round. So it's like a minute 15. He smokes the main here. So at this point even, and then he breaks the B window. You just heard the B window. So at this point here, the CTs have no idea if the terrorists could be walking into checkers or whatnot. So JDM hasn't rotated yet. Get back to it here. So Strong Gears are just putting a little bit of pressure, a little bit of doubt in the CT's minds right now. And then once Jordan or Shroud mollies the vents, at the same time, let me pause this. At the same time, Sean Gares mollied checkers. So if there was a guy in the vent, he'd get molly out vents, and then he'd fall into another molly here. And at this point, look at the pooling of the rotations already. Hazed got pulled to highway, and JDM is going towards B. So at this point, just by throwing these 2 mollies here and this smoke here at the main, it's really making the CTs guess and over-rotate and get them out of positions to really help Cloud9's execute work. So JDM rotates to heaven because they're thinking, hey, they're mollying checkers. They could be in checkers. We don't know. Hayes is rotating out of highway, or out of A site into highway now. So now look. I keep losing my cursor. Pause it. Okay, so the execution has already happened. They have thrown smokes, they lined up smokes over here, and they threw smokes over here. Not sure why I can't draw right now. Okay, so Cloud9 threw smokes from over here, and like I said, if they would have executed the same strat early in the round, they would have been facing, two players in here, and these guys wouldn't have been fully dedicated into the B site. So they could even have like a quick rotate to have maybe like 2 quick car, or 1 guy even peeking mid and whatnot. So what pulling the rotates did was isolated in the smokes also as well. As you see here, Cutler is now solo in the site, and not only did they pull Hazed out of it, their strat is designed to completely wall him out. So they pulled him out of the site and then completely smoked him out so he can't be helpful at all to Cutler. So he's solo into the site, and we'll see how it breaks down here as well. So he gets flashed, boom, flashed again. So 2 flashes was really crucial, and nothing, knowing that like this is one of the main spots he needs to check, because forklift is smoke, the heavens even smoked, and spawn truck is completely smoked. So that's one of their main focuses coming up here, as they obviously threw 2 flashes as well. And not only did they have 3 out of A main, they also have 2 boosted here that are going to lurk, because check out this plant that Freakazoid is going to do here very shortly. So at this time even, JDM was in heaven at B and then instantly rotated all the way back truck. So this even leaves mid open. And once again, the B players were still dedicated into the site when when the execute has like already happened and whatnot. So going into here, they're going to get a plant off of Freakazoid here, planting right in the truck. At the same time, let me actually rewind this a little bit. We'll see what Sean Gares and the other booster did. So Sean Garris goes up here. Does that checkers or main smoke, puts some pressure, double mollies with Shroud, flashes nades, walks back. They instantly execute A. He gets boosted. And since JDM rotated truck and there was no one to pick up his middle as he rotated to A, Shroud and Sean Garris get to backstab the people that are outside of the smokes, aka hazed here. So you'll be able to see Sean Garris is wrapping up here, and he kills Hayes, not even looking at him.